want to interview my partner first.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
Yeah, he's over here.
It's all right, don't worry, don't worry. Just want to do a sound check. Where's Rajan? Rajan, could you do a sound check for me, please, to make sure out there? Yeah, please, just to make sure that it's all working okay. Just waiting for people to come up at the same time. That's all right. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just sorting out at the moment people from Pinewood Studios, just making sure we're getting the sound check right because I'm using the microphone today and it's quite noisy in here. Can you hear exactly what I'm saying, Roger? You can, absolutely fantastic.
Oh,
Can
is
you
it
let them
live?
know just to be a little bit quieter for me, please, over there?
Live by myself or you
This
want
is
the other guys?
what I do is I do one at a time. Yeah, and then we'll see who you
All
are.
together, yeah?
Yeah, one at a time, one at a time. Okay. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. This is Max and English coming with Unlocking the Finish You. We're at Pinewood Studios here, and we've got an amazing man here. Tell him who you are and what you do.
Oh, I'm Henry Pinsey, and I'm a producer manager.
Okay, and how long have you been doing that for?
Oh, God. Like over 20 years.
20 years.
Over 20.
So, name us a couple of films that you've done.
American Violence.
Yeah, well,
the movie Ted.
Yeah.
Just finished working on, just today was our last day, Hell on the Border with Frank Grillo, Ron Perlman, and David Jesse, an English actor that's helped us out in the movie. And worked on Transformers, the movie The Fighter, Gangsterland.
You've done quite a few.
Yeah.
Quite a few in 20 years.
Yeah.
So, you say all the ones that you've done, what would you say your top three movies that you absolutely love working on?
Ted was a good one because comedy with working with Mark Wahlberg was amazing.
Yeah.
And let me see. And this one means a lot. I like working on Western movies.
Okay.
So this one, it's a great story. It's called Held on the Border, and it'll probably come out at the end of the year.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Fantastic. So with the ones that people that you've been working with, is there a lot of actors that you really enjoy working with, or is one person stand out and says, you know what, I'd love to work with them all the time?
Well, I've worked with Mark Wahlberg for 20 plus years, and I'm lovely. And
Can I get an interview with him, perhaps?
someday, yes.
Well, why not? Interview him. He's
On the red
screen.
carpet.
He's on screen. Even better. Even better. Okay, so Mark Wahlberg, he's a man that you would say is the best person to work with. He's really great on screen, and he's a nice person in general.
That's correct.
Fantastic.
Yes.
And what about you, Henry?
Me? Well, I'm just a wild card.
We like wild cards, ladies and gentlemen. We like wild cards. So, is it something that you've always wanted to do? What was your why? The reason why you chose to do this?
Well, the reason I chose to become a producer was because I wanted to give a chance to actors that never had a chance to and an opportunity to be a part of in a movie.
Yeah.
So I figured if I became a producer, because before I was an administrative assistant, and I said if I become a producer, I could put my friends or those actors that never had a chance because it's so difficult to get into a movie. There's certain parts that it's already cast or it's a friend or something like that. So I said to my friends 20 years ago when they would come to my house and they never had an opportunity to be in a TV show or a movie. I said one day I'm going to become a producer. I'm going to get you guys back on the movie. So now they're in their 40s and what have you. And so I have them come and either play cops or nurses or doctors or lawyers. And it's just it's in everybody's bucket list to be a part of a movie or a TV show. So I'm about giving back.
Fantastic. Do you know what?
Yeah.
You're absolutely amazing.
Oh,
and I'd
thank
love
you.
to get this guy in for another proper interview for like a good 40 minutes. Are you happy to do that?
Yes.
Yeah? You have to be at home. You don't have to come and see me. You don't have to come all the way across the pond just to come and see her. So he will actually be here and I'll get him on for a proper interview and we'll go some proper step stuff.
Yes.
Because I think it's absolutely brilliant and we love to give back and that's exactly what I like to do too. It's the reason why I do this.
Yeah, thank you. And I want to bring in a partner so he could tell you about a little bit of our. Hold back. I'll be with you one second. Everybody, whoa.
So, ladies and gentlemen, as you can hear, that's Henry's absolutely amazing guy. Natalie, hi. Thank you very much for coming in. It's absolutely amazing coming from Pinewood Studios today, and just obviously trying to get to you as many people as I possibly can. I've got a gentleman he's trying to bring in at the moment. Max is he's like, do I, don't I? So it's trying to get him in and see. Oh, here he comes. Who we've got coming over? Okay, he's coming over.
Brilliant actor, a local Englishman.
Oh,
He's going to join us here for a great interview and tell us a little bit about where you're headed and where you want to be in your life, because I want to give him an opportunity to be a part of great action movies. I think English people here deserve a young man like him to be an action star. We have our own action star in California. We have The Rock, we have Arnold Schwarzenegger, we have Sylvester Stallone, but we need an English man to give us a little bit more than Jason Statham.
So what we're going to do is we're actually going to get him to say who he is and what he does.
Oh, thank you for the kind words, Emery. I met Emery a while ago, and he's an absolute star. And like I say, he's got big plans for me in America, and I'm looking forward to it.
So tell the audience who you are, because obviously we've spoken,
Yeah.
but there might be some people around the world that don't know who you are, and we want to make sure they know exactly who you are so they can remember you.
The rugby team. Tell them who you are.
Well, obviously, I played professional rugby league for 14 years. I played in Australia, played for my country, Huddersfield Giants, St Helens. Had a really good career, and I got into acting, accidental. I met a guy called Mickey Rourke, the wrestler. We became friends, and after a while, he put me in a film called Skin Traffic. I ended up playing his henchman, and yeah, it was a bit bizarre, a bit surreal. But you know, I've been working really hard ever since then. Meeting some wonderful people, Matt Scarza, making fantastic friends down here at Pinewood Studios. I was only in Hollywood a couple of weeks ago. I met Emery. Emery's like, you know, when you meet somebody, you have that connection, and we have a lot in common as well, not just in films, but in family life and children. And I think that, you know, counts for a lot. But, you know, I'm very hard working, and, you know, like I say, I'm ready to lift off, and I think Emery can help me do that. And not only that, ultimately, I'll repay the faith and look after Emery for years to come. So, yeah.
You know, that is a really amazing little story there because, you know, as Henry said, he really, really likes to help other people, and you're willing to, you know, he's willing to help you, you're willing to help him back, and that's a really amazing thing because you get so many people that don't do that.
Sorry, like I say, I'm a natural. I like to help people. My partner's paralyzed.
Yeah.
You know, I came into her life. She's got 4 beautiful children. I helped her get back on her feet. You know, and only a couple of weeks ago, she suffered a stroke, and I was there inside of a bed for 3.5 weeks, praying for her, having people come in and spiritual healers. And thank God, you know, she's here today and she looks wonderful.
She does. She's amazing.
But I'm glad she's met Henry today because Henry's he's got. It's all about energy and being a positive person. You know, if you've got talent, then pay it forward and give it back.
That's right. Absolutely.
That's your company.
Yeah.
Pay it forward.
Love that. Love that.
You know, I believe in any business, being a sportsman, you're gonna have discipline. You've got to work out, but ultimately you've got to be kind. You've got to, you know, pass it back down.
Yeah.
And help people bring them back up. But you know, if people don't want that, then fair enough. But there's people out there who are hungry to live the best life possible.
Yeah.
You know, I've been through many storms in my career. I've been through storms with my partner, but you know, we choose to be strong and fight through because the other side is, you know, growth. It's where you become a real person spiritually.
Absolutely. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, this is the reason why I want to bring these two back to actually have a proper interview with them because, you know, I've met your lady and she is an amazing lady, and we sat and had dinner together and like across the table, and it was really lovely, and she's so down to earth, and do you know what? I love the fact is that it doesn't stop her going forward. She's a very positive person. I suppose it took a lot of guts and a lot of courage to do that, but for her to come out tonight meeting lots of people she's never met before, it's got to be a good thing. You know, I'm a confidence coach myself, and it's hard when you've got someone that's going through that kind of thing, you know, to actually say, do you know what, no matter what happens to you, if it happens for a reason, and you just got to keep pushing forward, you know, and it's an amazing thing. I want to get you both in for another interview properly.
He says, you know, teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah.
And she ultimately believes in me. She believes that I'll be a big superstar. You know, she already said that anyway, but obviously coming from a sporting background to go into another field, especially acting, is very, very rare. You know, I'm not only just doing that, you know, I'm doing Rugby Blood also, which is a franchise I'm ready to launch. I'm going to get Emery involved in that. It's going to be fantastic. It's the first ever rugby league comic. We're going to do anime for Netflix, and I'm about to partner up with the English Super League, which is the massive organisation. So it's going to be a good year ahead. Beginning of this year, obviously my partner had a stroke, but I didn't let that adversity pull me back.
No, right.
If anything, it motivated me. And since meeting Riona, it's made me will ultimately be a better man.
Yeah.
Because I have my legs and I can go and run and train.
Yeah.
I don't have nothing to whinge about. You know, I love getting after it. I love coming down here 4.5 hours and coming here, even if I'm tired, because this is what it's all about. It's about the process, the struggle to get to a certain place, and you get there, then you go again. And you know, I'm around some very
Yeah, absolutely.
Keep punching.
And the train keeps moving.
That's right. That's exactly what happens. Exactly. So, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. There's Harry, and he's an amazing guy, and I'm glad you're paying it forward. And you're
It's Henry.
Henry. So I keep calling you Harry. Why do I call you Harry? It's the
Oh,
second.
Harry.
Oh, Harry.
It's
Yeah.
Henry.
Oh,
His company, by the way, his company's called Pay Forward.
yeah, exactly. Pay it forward. So make sure you look that up. It's absolutely amazing. So thank you very much, you two, and I'll get you in for a proper one, and I'll give you a text message, and we'll sort that out. Fantastic.
Awesome. Good interview.
Thank you. Right, let's go to the next one. So we've got another couple of ladies here. I'm going to say, Alima, thank you very much for coming on. It's amazing. You've been in hospital, you've come back, and you've come on my live. It's absolutely amazing now. I'm glad that Michelle was on there as well. Natalie, thank you so much for coming in. I'm going to give you as many people as I possibly can until the night's out. So we've got another amazing lady here. Explain to people who you are and what you do.
My name's Elaine Eaglestone and I run acting agencies, Eaglestone Management and Casting Kids.
Fantastic. So for what you've been doing, how long have you been doing it for?
I've only actually been doing it for 2 years, but
Right.
making a name in the industry.
That's what it's all about.
It is.
So for people that you've got to, are you allowed to name drop or not? It's right up to you.
Yeah, no, I won't.
Okay, right. No name dropping today. It's out. Okay, so if you're waiting for it, it's tough. So you're not getting it. So it's very much for people that you work with. I mean, what do you find with certain people that you work with? I mean, how they are, what they do. What is it that you specifically do to get them where they need to get?
I think it's really about attitude more than anything. People can be talented, but they have to have the right attitude in the industry, and I think that the industry is changing. I come at everything from a spiritual level. It's about having, the right energy, the right attitude.
Absolutely. And do you know what? I completely agree with that because, in anything that you do, as you guys know, a lot of you have actually known me from all the broadcasting that I've done previously. It is all about, waking up every morning, making sure that you take yourself forward, making sure that you move forward every single time. And it's all about action because it's all right having the right mindset, but you've got to take the action with it. And if you don't take the action, and then, you're not going to get anywhere in life. And do you find a lot of that when people come to you? Do you find a lot of people don't take action and expect you to do everything for them?
Absolutely, yeah. I'm quite a hard taskmaster in terms of I've got a lot of the guys here down tonight. There's about 20 of us down here, and I'm like network. Get yourselves out there. When people think that when they get an agent, they can just sit back and do nothing, but it's about a relationship and actually working together. And in fact, my agency is very different in the fact that we're actually a team. I talk to my clients every day, which is highly unusual for agents. We have like a Facebook chat group, and we talk about everything. It's like I know my clients on a personal level.
You become like a family.
Yeah, absolutely. And everybody knows everybody else within the agency, which is pretty much unheard of in the industry.
Yeah, and that's absolutely brilliant. The fact is, it's like when we are at Yes You Can Inspire to Achieve, we're family. We look after our own, and we invite people in. Rajan, can you get them to quieten down just a little bit, please? Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I know you can just about hear me. So it's very much that when you become a family, you can become into that kind of thing. You get people in. It makes it easier, I suppose, on your job to know where they need to go and what they need to do because you know them personally rather than just someone sitting on the sidelines.
Absolutely. I mean, because I know them personally. If a role comes up, I know what they can do, what their special skills are, rather than them just being, a picture on my wall. I know them individually. I know they've got kids. I know what they like to do outside of acting. When roles come up, I can say, yeah, absolutely, this person is like spot on for this role.
Okay, so if say for the sake, not me personally, but if someone come to you and turned around and said to you, I want to get into acting, I'm a go-getter, I know I want to take action, what do I do?
Firstly, get on Spotlight.
Okay.
Get yourself a show reel, and then literally put it forward to agents. But you need to do those two things first, and have the right attitude in the industry. There's too many people that have the wrong attitude, and so I look for people that do have the right attitude.
And does it cost a lot of money to get into?
No, I mean Spotlight's about £100 a year. Well worth its money, and I would say also continue with training as well because that's important. People get into bad habits. So continue with your training, network, go to film festivals. Get yourselves out there and get yourself some business cards and get handing them out.
Absolutely. Well, there you go. This lovely lady here. She's absolutely amazing. So if you're an actor out there, anyone that's in the media, anyone that actually wants to do anything and actually have yourself an agent, this is the lady to be.
Thank you very much.
No worries. Take care. And I'll get you in for an interview very, very soon. We have now got this lovely lady. Now, this lovely lady you're going to know. This lovely lady here, Alima, certainly is. She's amazing. Yes, she is. Hi, Karina. Thank you very much for coming on, my love. So this lady here, she is. That's all right. That's all right. See, you know this lovely lady because she's also one inspired to achieve global TV.
I am.
And you got your drum?
No.
No drum today.
No drum tonight.
You have to be left out of having a drum. So you brought a lady with you.
I brought a lady with me. Yeah, this is Josephine, and she's starting up a new TV platform called Being Limitless, and we're connected together with it. I'm going to be presenting on it and various things. But let's talk to Josephine.
Hello, lovely to see you. I'm Josephine Tyrrell, and I'm founder of Being Limitless TV, a new conscious television platform based in Brighton. We've just done our first pilot there on Friday, and we had the wonderful Stella Fairbairn, Sacred Songstress, and Stuart Pearce, Master of Voice. It was an incredible show. It was wonderful. And what we're doing is we're inviting conscious collaboration for conscious expanding leaders, visionaries, influencers around the globe to come on one platform this side of the Atlantic to see to talk about basically how they can. It's about your vision, finding your vision, and finding your voice. So yeah, that's what it's all about. So Jenny is going to present on. She's going to be a presenter for us. She's an incredible person. She is just the most amazing healer. She's the most amazing transformational change activator. If you're looking at that point in your life where you're stuck, Jenny can definitely help you transcend and show you where you actually need to go, because that's what the program is all about. It's about seeing your vision and finding your voice, and daring to go out there and do it. But it's all about collaboration. It's about collaboration. We're stronger together, aren't we, Jenny?
Absolutely, and I think it's a theme that's really dear to my heart, because a lot of the stuff I speak about is about this long journey I've had to find my voice. And it's so amazing when you can turn trauma to treasure. The things that are difficult become the treasures that we can then integrate within ourselves and then share with other people. And so I'm really happy that this new platform Josephine's activating is really kind of focusing in on everybody joining together, helping put our gifts together, empower each other with in our own right, but also together, so that everybody needs a voice, and it's that authentic voice that's really important. It's not just any voice; it's the voice that's true to your heart, to your soul, that can really make a difference in the world. So.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure that you can hear me with this. It's quite noisy in here at the moment. We've got quite a few people wanting to come on the broadcast. So I just want to make sure that you can hear me. Just please let me know. So I want to say thank you very much to Johnny.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Regina, darling.
You're lovely to see you.
You're
Thank
amazing.
you.
Thank you ever so much.
my
You're
darling.
more than
Thank you,
welcome.
thank you.
So as you can see, there's quite a few people coming on there. If you can actually just tell me that you can hear me, I just need to know, because I've put this muffler on because obviously to get some of the background noise out. So we've got a new gentleman on here this evening. Come on over and tell the audience who you are and what you do.
Hello, my name is Cameron Bell. I'm an actor, director, and producer.
And how long have you been doing that for?
This is my 10th year, so this is a bit of a milestone year for me. Not gone too badly. Bits and bobs, ebbs and flows, but it's been very good. I'm really enjoying it so far.
So what do you enjoy the most?
Oh, it's a tough one. I see myself more as a film actor, but I do have periods where I miss stage. So last year I went up to Edinburgh and did the Fringe Festival with a play, which I absolutely loved. But mostly I do independent films, looking to build on my sort of rapport, build on my credit, I guess.
So is it full films or you do short films at the moment?
Mostly short films at the moment. I do love feature films, and my aspiration is to be in feature films and short films, because they're different mediums and they tell stories in different ways. So I think that short films, you have to tell a story in a shorter amount of time, which is always interesting, and it's always a new challenge. But there's nothing quite like a feature film to really get you in touch with a character, really get like to explore fully a character's background. So they both have their strengths.
And what would you say, out of all the films that you could possibly think about doing, what's the one that you really want to get your teeth stuck into and go, do you know what, I'd love to do one of them?
Do you know, in terms of films, I would love to do, even though it's not necessarily a film, a TV series, Bodyguard. I must say, I've been watching BBC dramas for a long time, and up until Bodyguard came on the TV, I was sort of not really. There were things that I wasn't really getting in contact with and getting in touch with, and thinking, "Oh my God, what a great characters they are!" And then quite accidentally, I flicked on BBC One and saw Bodyguard, one episode of Bodyguard, and was absolutely hooked. And I just thought Richard Madden did such an amazing job, and I would love to play that sort of vulnerable role, but having to pretend to have a bit of a face on for the people around him. I love those kind of mentally flawed characters. It just makes me, yeah, that's what I love to do.
Brilliant. So there you go. We've got another one it's here. That's at Pinewood Studios. Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks very much.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Right, this gentleman here, I was meant to get him in the October. I didn't get a chance to get him into the October one, so now I'm going to get him here today. He's an absolutely amazing gentleman. He looks very suave. He always does. Tell people who you are and what you do.
My name's Andrew Fish. I'm an eccentric. At the moment, I'm looking for funding for some projects. So I'm advising friends about cabaret sort of projects. I'm interested in promoting cabaret artists. Also avant-garde films about AI. I also can write a lot about letter writing. I'm interested in dangerous liaisons. I'm interested in working with people who can help me develop those ideas. I'm interested in the eccentrics and the extremes of fashion. I know people who are into extremes of fashion. I know lots of eccentrics, and you can develop lots and lots of ideas. So I'm interested in finding a director who I can work with, where there's chemistry, and that's what I'd like to do. So there are lots and lots of ideas that you can develop that way. I'm a bit autistic. I have Asperger's and then dyslexic, so I can write stuff, but I can generate the general idea, but I need other people to get involved. So I'm looking for collaborators, basically.
So how long have you been doing this for?
Well, I've only been doing it for a few months now, but I ran a writers group way back in '95. I did the administration, the finance, and I helped people with projects. Then I helped people get shorts, and we developed links with PACT, New Producers Alliance, the BBC, and an arts club as well in Soho. So I've done lots of things, but I really want to help people first and then develop my own projects. But a lot of my friends, they work in fashion, they work in the music industry, and I'm trying to persuade them to come along here. But I think I need directors in order to meet them and see if we can do things. But I'm contactable here. People come here, meet me and pitch, see if we get on. But I'm interested in people with credits, really. So it's more saleable.
So if I turn around and said to you that you know a lot of people in the film industry, you know a lot of people in fashion.
Yeah.
How about if you're trying to get them here, but obviously it's a bit of a tough job.
Yeah.
Pass them over to me. I'll interview him. Talks about Pinewood Studios at 529 Club, and we'll get him in at the same time. So if we do it around it a slightly different way.
Okay.
Fancy doing that?
Yeah, I'll try doing that.
Okay, we'll give that a go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll give you my number by the end of the evening.
Yeah.
And we can contact them, get them on for a couple of interviews, and we'll go from there.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Yeah. All right.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank
there you go. Lovely, lovely gentleman there we've got there. So we're going to go on to a new person now. And so this gentleman here, I've spoke to him a couple of times. Never seemed to get hold of him. Why you finished doing that? I'll talk to this gentleman first. That'll be easier. You? Yeah. So I'm trying to get people in, and there's lots and lots of people here, so we're just trying to get around them all. Okay, hello. Right, this gentleman here, I hope you can see him. You can just see him on the screen there. You are down there. Yeah. So tell the audience who you are and what you do.
Tim Ward, film producer. Amongst other people.
Okay. And what kind of films have you produced?
All features and multiple genres.
Wow. And how long have you been doing it for?
Golly, I suppose roughly 10 years. So relatively new to the game.
Would you say that was new?
Well, I think so. Having met some of the people here, I'm here with an old friend of mine called Jack Bond, who's been in the film business. I mean, he's nearly 80 years old, and he's been in the business for over 50 years, 60 years. So up against him, I feel like a relative teenager. I don't look like a relative teenager, unfortunately, but I do the next thing. So there are a lot of people who have been doing it since they fell out of their mother's womb in some way, and I haven't. So therefore, I feel a little bit like a new kid.
So what made you go into this industry?
Well, I love film. I love stories, and if you love stories, films naturally lend themselves to entertainment for you. That you either read books or watch films or go to the theatre. And I love just being able to watch a really good story play out in a cinema or at home streaming it. I naturally fell into it because I love story, and then I started to like reading scripts because I could read the story and then start to put some creative juices into it as well as producing money. Because without money, you don't make it.
So if you had somebody, like say somebody in the audience has turned around and said, "I would love to do your job," how would they get into it?
However they want, really. So I didn't go to school, film school, and get qualified at it. I went into film because I was interested in film, and then I made up the rules that applied to me. I didn't let anybody else tell me you can't be in film because you don't have film degrees after your name. So it takes confidence and passion and ability. You obviously need to have some ability. You can't just blag your way through. But believing that you want to do it and you can do it, and not letting other people dictate whether you can or you can't, is really the secret. With anything, really.
Well, thank you so much for that. It's been absolutely
Pleasure.
amazing. Another lovely gentleman here. So what we're doing today, thank you so much, is that today I'm at Pinewood Studios at the 529 Club, and we're going through a lot of the people. Remember back in October that I gave you a speed interview where we got a lot of people in. We got around about 15, 20 people in over the space of an hour and a half, and we were just talking to them and just going through what they do and how they do it. And afterwards trying to get them on for an interview and say, at the end of the day, you can get 45 minutes of fame over global TV. So I wanted to go to some of the people that are here. We've got Christopher. Thank you very much for coming in, Christopher. It's amazing that you've joined. Jacqueline Francis is here. Michelle. We've also got Karina, Alima. We've got Natalie. Put it out there. Start a watch party. Like, comment, share. If you've got any questions for anybody, put questions up, and I'm sure I can actually ask the questions there as well. So we're going to get our next person in now. Our next person is going to be say who you are and what you do.
I'm Zach Watson-Smith, and I'm an actor.
Okay, and how long have you been acting for?
Professionally for 3 years, but I've been doing it since I was 7.
And what kind of things you go into?
So, theatre, but now I do film and TV as well. Film and TV came about 3-4 years ago.
So what is it you say you most enjoy?
Oh, you can't ask me that question. Because that's like telling me, like, if I had kids, like, say, which one do I love more? I'm kind of like, that situation of like the grass is greener on the other side.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when I'm doing theatre, I'm like, oh, you know what? I'd love to do a film. And then once I'm doing film, it's like, you know what? After this, I'm going to go do something theatrical, be in theatre, do something live.
Yeah. So basically, you don't like routine. You like to juggle things up a little bit. You like to have a little bit of excitement in there and everywhere. That's how it should be. You taking action? That's what it's all about. Every day. So the things that you're doing, what kind of films do you enjoy doing?
I love doing action movies. They're quite fun. I'm quite high up in stage combat stuff, and I've got a lot of friends who do stunts and stuff, so I get to work with them on some quite interesting projects and that. But I also do love doing a lot of comedy, and romantic stuff though, because
A bit of everything.
yeah, well, also I'm a big heartless romantic. Big when it comes down to it. I love it all.
It's great. It's great that you enjoy everything that you do because like myself. I mean, I go from everything from writing a book to broadcasting like I'm doing today, to standing on stage, talking to people, to doing coaching, and it's very much there's a lot of little things that you do. But you know what? I can't say that I enjoy one particularly more than the other because once you get your teeth into it, and once you really enjoy something, you just go to full pelt and go, do you know what? I'm really enjoying what I'm doing. You go to the next something, but by doing that, you don't get bored of anything. Do you find it?
I think that's when you do anything, like if you've got to always keep challenging yourself, and also if you do fall into a routine, and I know some people love the safety of 9 to 5 and stuff, but there's something about, even if you're sticking to it a certain times period, it is doing things outside of that that challenge you or stimulate your brain. Like again, like you said, I also create content as well. Like for I write scripts, I also write novels and stuff as well. But again, because in between these moments when you have this time, you're like, I need to do something. I can't just sit still and do nothing.
No, I completely understand that. I'm exactly the same. So I do get you, but I'd love to get you in for a proper full interview, around about 40 minutes. I'll give you my number at the end and we can perhaps touch base and get you in for a proper interview. And then we can sit down on the computer and we'll go through it in a quiet area. Obviously not tonight. It'll be obviously when you're available, not tonight. And we'll get something sorted out. Sounds good to you? Fantastic. The gentleman here is absolutely amazing, and I'd like to hear more about him. So I'm going to go you on to the next person. Thank you so much. Right, I've got the next person here now. This person is absolutely brilliant. I'm glad you're a little bit shorter because, you know, I've had so many people that are so tall. I've been standing right the way back there. So tell the audience who you are and what you do.
I'm Jack Chapman and I am an actor.
And how long have you been acting for, Jack?
Professionally, about 4 years now.
And what kind of things do you enjoy doing?
So I mainly do screen and voiceover work, which is really fun.
Okay, cool. So what kind of things can I ask you what you've done?
Yeah, so I've done a couple of comedies on TV, a few short films, that type of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So if someone come up to you and said, I'd really love to be an actor, I just don't know how to get into it, what would they do?
Oh, that's the thing. Everyone's different, and there's so many different pathways you can take now.
Okay.
So I didn't go to drama school. I just worked my way up by doing part-time classes, workshops, that kind of thing. Got an agent, just constantly auditioning, all that kind of stuff. So anyone that wants to do acting, I'd say you've got to get used to rejection first thing, because it's brutal. I think now with the culture that we have, everyone thinks it's really easy, but yeah, I'd say you got to have thick skin if you want to get a good career, I think.
Brilliant, absolutely fantastic. Thank you for that, Jack. Rajan, don't disappear. I'm getting Rajan in because Rajan is also part of our broadcasting team. So I'm going to actually get Rajan in as well. And I'm going to get Rajan to do the next two interviews. Come on, Rajan. That's right, you can do it in a second. That's why I'm doing it now. Over you come. Yeah, we're swapping over. So, yeah, I'm going to leave you to it so you're done. And I'm going to get to know another lady. There you go. Here comes Rajan.
Testing, testing. Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening.
How are you? No, I'm joking. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm
Sorry.
fine, thank you.
Do you want to tell the audience a bit about yourself? What's your name and what you do?
My name is
the
Bernadette
camera.
McCann, and I'm an actress. And I'm just following the dream. Just keep going. Life's too short not to keep going. And I would love to be the next Bond girl. I don't know who the next Bond will
You
be.
show them the camera. Show them your best Bond girl pose.
You know,
How is that, ladies and gentlemen?
I would love to be the next Bond girl. Like I said, I don't know who the next James Bond will be. I don't mind, but as long as I get to be the Bond girl, that'd be just fantastic. But I love period dramas, and I love theatre, and I love movies, and it's just about following your dreams and not stopping, no matter what. Just don't give up.
Perfect. That's perfect incentives there. What do you like to get up to in your spare time? Tell some audience something they wouldn't necessarily know about you.
I'm actually a Reiki practitioner.
Oh, well.
Which some
Glad
of you
to
know
meet-
about.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's more my calling, I guess, as in I like to help people, but my passion is acting. So if you can do both, that's a really good thing to do.
I think that's amazing. I mean, any questions, any comments, please put it on the chat down below. We'll try and get back to you if you guys have any questions they'd like to know. Or, yeah, I mean, is there anything else you'd like to share with anyone that's out there on the web that might be catching this later on live, apart from the Bond Girl side of things?
Well, if anybody wants to give me a chance, then just get in contact.
And you heard it here first at the YYC at the 529 Club. Take care and thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.
Take care. Bye. Maxine is next.
I'm back again.
We're back.
I'm back. You need to go?
Yes, I need to rush to the hospital to pick up my parents from there, so I have to run, girl.
Okay.
So I hope everyone's well and you're doing a wonderful job. I'm sorry to leave you in a lurch. My name's not Bradley, wherever you are, sir. I'm here. But yeah, I'll leave you to it, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right,
Well done,
take
Rajan.
care.
Speak to you later.
See you on the
Take care. Right, ladies and gentlemen, so we've got another, a great gentleman coming in here. We have to go further back because he's very, very tall. So we have to come further back here. So this gentleman here, I need you to say who you are and what you do.
Monty Panasa, England cricketer, and I'm sure you guys all watch my show on BBC Mastermind. Did you watch the show, Celebrity Mastermind?
Not this week.
That was about 2 weeks ago.
Oh, not 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, well, I didn't do very well on the general knowledge, so
Oh. But that's all right. You'd be good in other things.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
He would have been good in sport and cricket.
yeah, definitely.
Absolutely. So, how long have you been doing your cricket for?
Yeah, cricket I've been doing for 15 years, and the reason I'm here is actually I enjoy sort of networking, and hopefully one day develop into an actor for James Bond, maybe.
Oh, an actor for James Bond. We're liking that. So, do you actually want to be James Bond, or do you want to be a villain?
I think a villain probably suit me better than
Yeah.
being someone who's just a nice guy in a movie. Something that's
So, have you got your name yet?
could be the next Vinnie Jones.
Vinnie Jones. From sport to films. We like that idea.
Just be have a silent role, but just be mean to everyone. Like Too Fast, Too Furious.
Loving that. So, for when you got into sport, what made you go into sport and now go into what you're doing now?
Well, sport is still my passion. I still want to make a comeback in cricket and hopefully play for a few more years. But then you're always thinking about a second career, and I've always thought that going into the entertainment industry, into the TV kind of world, has always been a passion of mine, and I'm still learning about the industry, and hopefully I can develop into there's a role for me out there where I can achieve my goals in the TV world.
Perhaps I can get you on broadcasting.
Yeah.
Want to be a broadcaster? Oh, there you go. See, never know. We could get him on broadcasting. You've got a card on you today?
Not my card, but
So if I get you, give me your number, and then what I do is I will then call you in for broadcasting. Sound like a plan?
sounds like a plan.
Okay, let's give him his number. Go on then. Go on. Yeah, come in. Oh, I'll leave that.
Okay.
Go on. Ask the question.
So what was the question?
My dad would like to know when you're going to be back in the squad helping us out. We need a lot of help at the moment.
Well, I'm gonna hopefully I'll get a county at some point, and then I can start, training professionally, and then that's the aim, bit by bit, and then hopefully we'll get there.
Thank you, Tom.
Yeah.
I'll let him know, and he's tuned in for now.
Is
He
he?
says hi.
Hi, Rajan's dad. I hope you're well, and Rajan is here with me. Look, here he is. We've got the same style of coats.
It's in fashion at the moment.
Yeah, it's very
you see.
fashionable. So anyone's watching right now want to know what the coat is?
Tweed is the way to be.
Yes.
Oh, shit, that's important.
Yeah.
All right.
Right, if I get you to put your name and telephone number in now. You all right? You're going to go? Okay, Raj is going to go now. He's going to go and see his mum and dad. Wish mum well, and I hope dad's all okay. So this gentleman here, see you later, Rajan. This gentleman here is England cricketer. Been doing it for the last 15 years. Absolutely amazing guy. We're going to see if we can get him into broadcasting. Fabulous. So we've got Monty's name now. We've got his telephone number. Going to get him in for broadcasting. So thank you very much for that, lovely. And what we'll do is we'll give you a call.
Thank you.
Thank you. Take care. Speak to you soon. Okay, so we've got these lovely ladies here. I think we've got a lot of people actually on the Wi-Fi because it's cutting in and out. So, okay, come on in. I need everybody off the Wi-Fi though. So if anyone can get off the Wi-Fi, that would be amazing. Okay, come on over. So we've got, who's your name?
My name is Jintana Nashari. We are from Thailand.
From Thailand, fantastic. And your name is?
My name is Malika Butam. I'm come from Thailand.
Fantastic. And I know who you are, but tell the audience.
Adam Richards,
And you are?
the Red Power Ranger and stuntman and action director and film director, writer.
Basically a bit of everything. And also you saw him on Saturday because he was amazing doing all our videography on the Saturday, and he was absolutely brilliant. So for these lovely ladies here, you're in fashion? Yeah. Okay, and how long you in?
We are designers.
Designers?
Yes.
Okay, and how long have you been designing for?
We have designed for 5 years now.
Wow. Okay, and for something that when you went into design, what made you go into design?
I'm going to be London Fashion Week on next week. It's the House of Icon. It's my grand opening. It's the Malika Nakara.
Right,
yes,
okay.
and my inspiration is the Thai boxing original, it's 250 years, and I have inspiration with that for make the Thai temporary mix and match sport and look elegant.
Nice. Yes. So what kind of so you got the elegant side. So what kind of designs do you enjoy designing?
My collection is about evening dress.
Okay.
And then I have a show last year in September.
my dress, one special dress in the movie right now.
Oh, well done, you. Well done.
Happy, actually.
Fantastic. So,
Yeah, because Joe is here.
They've designed all this themselves, all what they're wearing.
oh wow.
This
Yes.
is all.
So you like the sparkle? Are you very much evening dress sparkle, elegant, or are you very slimline or buffet? Anything.
Design anything what people like.
Kids,
Yeah.
adults.
Kids, adult as well.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, that's all good. And Adam, you must be very happy right now being surrounded by loads of women.
Yes, it's good. I've got two beautiful Thai ladies with me, so that's very good.
Adam doesn't change. So I just want to say to the people that are actually on here right now, I want to say thank you to Matt Curtis for coming on, Jacqueline Francis. I'll ask that in a second there, Jacqueline, when I get another director on. Also, Christopher Jackson, Michelle Pickering, Karina Stringer, Alima, Natalie, thank you very much for coming on. So I'm open for an audition for the next Bond. Absolutely fantastic. Matt, I'll let them know. Jacqueline, what do directors look for when casting a particular role? Do you have to go to uni and learn the skills of acting? I've heard some of the directors say no, they haven't gone on there for directing, but what they do is they learn some of it on the job and also go to a few classes. But I will ask that when I get another director come in. But I will ask Adam. So for what you can say, hang on, we're having a picture taken. Come on, Rabbi, in there you get. Hang on, Rabbi's trying to take pictures. You're facing the camera the wrong way, Rabbi. Okay, that's that one. Right, so I'm going to ask you this question. You're going to have to take your arm away for a second, just so you can hold the microphone. Is that okay? You're good with that? Okay. Right, you ready for this?
Yep.
Jacqueline was asking what do directors look for when casting a particular role? And do you have to go to university to learn the skill?
No, you don't have to go to university. You can learn it on the job. If you've got a good actor, they will train you on the job. So a good actor, good director will train you. And you look, sometimes directors will have actually an idea of what they're actually looking for. Like I've worked with some directors where they've told the girls to dye their hair to a different colour. Like there's some amazing actors, what I know, who've got very good body language, which I'd rather have somebody with good body language than you can teach them the talking skills and acting skills. But body language is a big plus for me.
So there you go, Jacqueline. There's your question answered, my lovely. I'm sorry if it keeps cutting out there. What we're trying to do is make sure not everybody goes onto the website, because if they do, then it keeps cutting out. So I'm going to talk to you, lovely ladies, before you go, because I'm going to ask you one more question each. Have you thought about going into acting as well as designing, or is designing your passion?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah?
Yeah, they have, yeah.
Oh, okay.
They've been talking to me about it.
So yeah, I must have been psychic. So what kind of things do you like?
What about my collection?
Well,
Not
as in
acting.
for acting.
We like action. We like romantic. Yes. Yeah, and Tony Jaa. Yes. And we love comedy. So what we are, yes, comedy action. Yes.
Jackie Chan, comedy action.
So comedy action with a bit of romance stuck in there as well, to make sure you get the man with a bit of action that he's trying to save you at the same time. You got the idea? Yeah.
I think it's
I should be a director. I've decided, or producer, maybe a producer.
Yes.
See? Yeah. Honestly, he doesn't look like Jackie Chan. However, come quick. So we've now invited. Oh, you need to come over this way. Oh, go. That's it. Hang on. We've now invited Jackie Chan in here. We can't even see you. Stand up. Come this way. Okay, so now we're all in here. So not only have you got Philip Chan, who could be the stand-in for Jackie Chan right now, they want to be actresses, and they want to have a film that's a bit of a romantic, there's got a bit of adventure in it, and they want a bit of Jackie Chan.
Right.
You're well in there. Kick Adam out. Right, ladies, thank you so much for everything.
Thank you very
and, I'll
much.
speak to you all soon. And
Thank
yourself.
you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
This is all wow. So, have you got a card on you? Yeah, card, and then we'll have a proper conversation, and we can do some more advertising. onto Global TV. Yeah, we'll get you on now. Absolutely fantastic. Go and get it, love. Go and get it. I'll be here. So as you can see, we've got a few people. We've got some more people coming up in a second. Thank you, my lovely. Thank you. Thank you. So we've got a lovely lady there. So what we're going to do is, I could be Bradley Cooper's stunt double. Yeah, I love that. Do you know what? You probably could, to be honest with you. Okay, we've got a lovely gentleman here. I've been talking to him this evening. Oh, we'll have to go back a little bit because you're very, very tall. This way. Right, explain to the audience who you are and what you do.
My name's Steve Overton, and I'm a freelance actor and commercial model.
Fantastic. And how long have you been doing that for?
3 to 4 years now.
You enjoy it?
Love it.
And what do you say your best thing that you can do is? What do you enjoy?
Acting, I suppose I enjoy. That's a bit of a new one for me, and it's pushing the boundaries, I suppose, as to what I can do or hope to achieve from it. And the commercial modelling, again, it could be anything. I love the variation and the unknown, really, of what's around the corner.
Are you going to give me a modelling stance?
Can I give you a modelling
Yeah,
stance?
go for it.
Okay.
Okay, show the audience as well. He's going to give you a modelling stance. Okay, see, how good's that? How good's that? And when you do the acting, are you an action person or what do you normally do?
Well, I'm open to a suggestion, really. Black comedy, bit of contemporary drama, gangster. Yeah, I mean, I'm open to all suggestions at the moment, and feeling my way in terms of what I can come up with.
So, when you grew up and you was watching all the different films that you were doing, what would you say that really grabbed you and said, "I want to be that person"?
I suppose sort of icons like Paul Newman, Clint Eastwood, iconic characters, strong role models, and you can they're believable, I suppose. Yeah.
Do you know what? I could actually see you as Clint Eastwood. You can be standing there, getting your cowboy hat on, getting your boots and your spurs on.
Well, today I look like Peter Capaldi. Peter Capaldi, the ex-Doctor Who. Which that's okay. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, you're good with that.
Yeah, I'm good with that. Yeah.
So did you get mistaken for him and they said, "Oh, it's Doctor Who"?
No, just tonight. So you could be his double ganger.
Oh,
yeah, but I've done now some modelling for some modelling standing work for Colin Firth and so I can't remember now. Got my head.
Right,
but
that's right.
yeah.
You've basically been doing lots of different things, so much so that you've forgotten all of them.
Well, they all compress. You do so many days here, days there. All of a sudden, you forget what you've done and when you've done it.
Yeah, absolutely. And then the thing is, thank you, darling. And so for you to go and do what you're doing, is it something you always want to do now? Or
No. Well, it just came a bit late in life, really. I mean, so my background is in corporate and business sales, which I did for 20 years. And then before that, I did 15 years in the military. But I was having enough of the corporate world, and somebody said, you might want to try a bit of background work, a bit of filming. So I thought I'd take a year off, try it out, and if I don't like it, and go back into what I was doing. And here I am, nearly 4 years later, doing it. I like the variation and the unknown, the uncertainty as to what's around the corner.
Thank you so much for joining us. I'd like you to come in for an interview. If you've got a business card, stick it on the table or got a phone number, and I'll get in touch with you. Absolutely brilliant. It'd be fantastic. We've got another gentleman down here. He's sitting there. He's very suave. Thank you so much. And he's been quietly sitting there, enjoying the view, seeing what's basically been going on. And he sat next to me at the table, just on the next table there. How are you doing, young man?
Hey, darling. How are you?
I'm good. Tell the people who you are and what you do.
My name is Manny Muhammad. I'm a performance coach / professional boxer, and I train celebrities, high net worth individuals, and professional athletes.
There you go. He's the man to go to. So when people come to you and you do coaching and stuff like that, what would you say that people need more than anything else to make sure they succeed?
Well, first of all, you have to have a very clear idea of what you want to achieve. So if it's weight loss, if you want to feel good about yourself, if you just want to start at something, I can provide all that.
Yeah. See, I told you it's very suave.
With your cooperation.
Yeah. You can let me wear your hat. Oh, of course.
Things have been messy, but
see, the hat's on. The hat's on. Okay, so you've got a very suave young man here. He knows everything. So.
I know everything. Only a fool knows everything. I know a few things.
Oh, there you go. See, we love that. So for how long have you been doing it for?
Altogether about 16 years. Performance coaching. I've been a professional athlete. I've played a little bit of basketball for 2 years. So I'm a little bit well traveled.
So when did you start boxing?
Where or when?
When?
I started boxing when I was 9 years old in Albany, Georgia. Wow. In the United States.
So are you coming from Georgia today, or are you
I've
doing
not come
tomorrow?
from. I live in the United Kingdom now. I've been here for about 10 years.
Okay. Enjoy it here?
Love it. Absolutely love it.
So would you like it? Weather?
I love the weather. No, I don't love the weather, but you can't have everything. Right?
No, it's absolutely fine. It's exactly what it is. So, is there any of you out there that would like actually to give this gentleman a question? You're more than welcome to ask him while I'm asking away. So, yeah, absolutely. He's a suave, open kind of guy that knows just about.
I'm so happy to see you. I'm glad I came. And I got to meet this lovely lady.
Flattery will get you everywhere. So, yeah, see, look, I'm flattered already. I'm just like, my questions are just all over the place.
We're having fun over here. That's all we're doing.
We are. This is exactly what it's all about. So, when you why did you decide to go into coaching?
Well, I come from a very extensive sports background, so it's easy for me. Pretty much.
Okay. So, am I going to be able to get you in for a full interview?
Pardon me?
Am I going to be able to get you in for a full interview?
Absolutely. And I forgot to mention one thing. I'm breaking into the TV/movie world. I've been casting a few little roles as like the athlete in a movie. So hopefully some good comes out of it.
Absolutely. I mean, Vinnie Jones done it.
Oh, there you go.
You know, he started
It's
with
a
it.
blockbuster movie.
Yeah, exactly. So you could be the next Vinnie Jones.
Yeah, to be the Black Vinnie Jones.
Yeah. I don't think it'd be as bad as Vinnie Jones.
Well,
I don't think we're gonna kick someone in the face, are you?
No,
No.
nothing like
He's
that.
like,
We're gentle. We're gentle.
He gives it the love.
Love, baby. It's all about the love. Only fight in the boxing ring when I'm getting paid a lot of money.
That's one way of doing it. Yeah, absolutely. So for the people that you've actually coached, and the people you've helped, and the people you've boxed with, what would you say is the most famous person you've been with?
We're trained.
Trained.
Well, I have trained a few diplomats.
Okay.
I will not mention their names.
Okay.
Miss World 2014, Mira Lopez. Miss Universe.
Okay. Fantastic.
Who else? Monty Panasonic. Trained Monty Panasonic. I'm actually here with Monty Panasonic, who's a former England cricket player.
Yeah. That's the guy that we had who just had the Indian guy. We're going to get in for an interview.
Yeah, he's a former England spinner. Spin bowler in cricket. If you know what I mean.
Oh, okay. Yeah. See, that's how I do cricket.
A few rugby players for the Saracens rugby team. I don't want to start name dropping.
No, that's fine.
The list goes on.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We don't do name dropping here. We just talk about famous people and what we can do here. So let's see if we've got any questions here. So we've got we've got Bradley Cooper, stunt double for Matt Curtis. Matt Curtis said that he's open for the next James Bond. And is there any questions that any of you would like to ask the gentleman? He's absolutely an amazing guy, very suave. As you can see, I'm wearing his hat. He doesn't mind me wearing that. Right, we've got no questions for you right now, but that is not a problem. That is not a problem.
Ask me some questions. I'm here to answer your questions. What are you scared of? Go ahead, ask me.
So, for the things that you've been doing,
I hope you're not boring.
You're not boring.
Wake up. Ask me some damn questions.
We get a lot of people on replay. Yeah. It's very much because I only did it half an hour. That I didn't give them 2 days' notice because this is the thing. Exactly, and you're here. And you've got some people here as well. I mean, we've got a few people from the UK. We've got some people from the US as well. Absolutely. So, what do you prefer doing out of everything that you do?
I can't really say. I can't. There's certain things I can't say. I love, transforming people, like mentally, more than anything. Physically, but mentally, mainly, like just changing their philosophy on life. I'm not a guru. I'm not nothing special, but I use my life experiences and transfer it on to people, and they try to adopt that, and it works for them.
Yeah, absolutely. Perhaps I should get him on broadcasting. What do you reckon, guys? Want to broadcast? Yeah, absolutely. Get him on. Try anything?
Maybe not anything. I'll try broadcasting.
Well, this is an amazing gentleman. So, if there is any questions there, I've got Richard Fay on it. He's turned around and said, "I'm very versatile. When can I be in your movie?" Now, Richard Fay is our autistic champion, and he's also one of our broadcasters. Oh, got flowers. Oh, see, now he is being very suave. Oh. See, can I just take him home? Can I just take him home? I'm just going to take him home, ladies and gentlemen. I'm afraid he's now taken.
I'm gone. See y'all later.
So yeah, Richard Fay is the autistic champion. He broadcasts 3 times a week on our global TV, and he just done this weekend. Just gone, we had an empowerment event, and he stood on stage for the first time, and
Good job, man.
he's
Good job.
absolutely
Keep
an
up the
amazing
good
guy.
work, bro.
He is. He's an amazing guy. I'm going to make sure we look after him. And what we do is with me, because I'm head of broadcasting, I make sure I stretch him. And some people,
Stretching
as in making sure he
yoga
gets.
stretches or
No, not stretch Armstrong. I make sure I stretch him mentally
yeah, sure.
to make sure he moves him forward. So, how would you say that when you stretch people in the business that you do,
Well,
what do you do?
It's funny you say he's an autistic champion.
Mm-hmm.
Artistic or autistic?
Autistic.
I actually train an autistic boxer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And he is doing absolutely splendid. Richard, come see me. Maybe we can do a little bit of fitness stuff. Expands your mind even more and gets you, gets your creative juices going.
There you go. You heard it here first.
Definitely.
Right, I'm gonna let this
Love to
gentleman
meet you,
go.
Richard. Keep
Yeah,
up the good work, man.
he'll keep you to that. Have you got your card on you today?
I do have my card.
Okay, or you can put your number in my phone.
Absolutely. Either one. Yeah, both.
Even better. Right. See, I'll keep the rose, and we'll get you to put the telephone number in now, so at least then I can contact him at any time. Right, let's add you on there. There you go. That's Richard. He's. I'm just going to put him down there. Right, just put your name, telephone number in there. So as you can see, we've got some amazing people here today. You know, there's over 250 people actually in the other room. So where last time there was only about 60, 70 people, and I interviewed like 15 to 20. I'm trying to get as many in as I possibly can for you, lovely ladies and gentlemen. And Richard said, "Hello, yes, up for the fitness." So there you go. Richard's up for that one. I should actually give him his hat back, because otherwise I might end up going home. It's very warm. There we go. He can't be suave without his hat. Yeah, and so this gentleman, absolutely fantastic. Don't forget to put your number in it though. Doesn't help. You don't give me your number. Honestly, what am I going to do with him? A man that tries to get out of it. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, I'm looking the fearless here with Max in English. Thank you very much. Interviewing people from the 529 Club at Pinewood Studios. Trying to give you as many people as I possibly can to say to you, like, no matter where you come from, what you do in your life, is as long as you try hard, you've got the open mindset and you take action, you could be anything you want to be. Whether you want to be a fitness coach, whether you want to be a boxer, whether you want to be a life business coach, actor, actress, you know, director, producer, it doesn't matter what you want to be. You just got to make sure you take action with it every single day. Any last words from you?
I just want to say to the people out there watching, make sure you think positive, eat properly, have a clear mind, and always show love to everybody, and you will see positive results. I guarantee it.
Oh, really sweet.
Love y'all.
Thank you. Well, see you later, my darling. Nice to see you. See, he's an amazing guy. See, we've got so many amazing guys here today, and ladies that have been absolutely brilliant. We've got another lady coming in now. Philip Chan, you need to come in here, my love, because you know he's doing such an amazing job today. And I just want to say, come over a bit more. Hello, darling. Philip has been amazing. He came over last time. Rabbi, you can come in as well. Yeah, Philip has been going getting all these amazing people for me, and he done this for me last time. I just want to say you're amazing. Thank you so much for everything you do for me, and I love the fact is that Philip also does broadcasting with us at Yes You Can Inspired to Achieve Global TV, and you're amazing. 10-second math expert, and he showed me a few things, and he's amazing. So you got. He does really well.
I will leave you with the fantastic Annette White, son. She is an amazing lady.
Oh,
So I'm going to leave you and let her to share her specialness with you.
Thank you, Philip. So here we are. We're coming over to another lady. Hello, my darling. How are you? It's getting a bit warm in here now, isn't it?
Really
I know. We did have the windows open, but it got too cold. Everyone's going blue. So, oh, see, he's showing his hat already. You know, where's the love? See, that's what I mean. It comes, it goes. It comes, it goes. You know, I had the flowers, I had the hat, and now he's passed it over. So, explain to people who you are and what you do.
I'm Annette White and I run an IT business in Bedfordshire.
Fantastic. And how long have you been doing that for?
Since about 2004, family run business. So, yeah, very exciting.
So, what made you come today?
Actually, Philip invited me quite a few months ago. So I think this is about my third event, something like that. And obviously, I'm working with the blockchain guys, the tech guys. So I invited Monty and Manny. said to them they should come along and see what it's all about. Yeah, it's great networking. Lovely guys.
So, have I seen you here before at the Christmas event and the Halloween event, and was you hiding?
I missed those. I know, and I wanted to dress up as well.
How rude.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, no, you're not. You're not. So yeah, the first time I was here, I came here and I was wearing like a vampire vixen dress, and then the second one, I was a soldier.
See, I know I should have come.
Yeah, it was good fun. It was good fun.
I looked at it.
Yeah.
The pictures look great,
I know,
actually, to
I
be
know.
fair.
So, what would you say to the people that actually want to get into the kind of business that you do?
What, in terms of IT?
Yeah.
In terms of if there's any like youth or grads or anything like that, yeah, it's an exciting place, believe it or not, and many more women coming into cybersecurity. There's actually, I haven't come across very many women in the cybersecurity space, and I work with our local police force where we help local businesses and individuals in terms of if they've been hacked or breached or whatever. So yeah, kids getting into cybersecurity. There's some great funding schemes out there for them to do that. So
And how would they do that?
talk to your local college, your local uni, and there are funding schemes with the National Cybersecurity Centre and places like that. So just have a look and see what's out there. Yeah.
Fantastic, fantastic. Let's see if there's any questions up here. So we've got up here Richard Fate, Maxine English is incredible. Thank you very much. Yes, I'll fight Joshua soon. It took 43 hours, 3 days to recover after the weekend. Bless you. So yeah, we've got quite a few people online today. So we've got some more people that have come in. But before we do that, we're going to have a last question with yourself. With the cybersecurity you're talking about, what's the biggest problem that you're finding right now when it comes down to security over the internet?
In terms of individuals and just keeping, like your hardware, your software up to date. Be careful what you click on in terms of emails, because there's lots of scams and things out there, and it's really easy to get tricked. To be fair, so just keep your hardware, software up to date. Be mindful what you're clicking on. And just be careful.
Fantastic. Well, there you go, this lovely lady. Thank you so much, my lovely. And yeah, you too. Thank you so much. So there you go. We've got another lady comes about talking to you about cybersecurity. We've got another one. Oh, she's coming over. She's coming over. She's another tall lady. I'm going to have to step back a little bit so I can get you both in. You don't have to be sorry. Hello, darling.
Too busy yakking.
That's all right. Don't we all? Yeah, exactly. So explain to the audience who you are and what you do.
I'm Mary Louise Chandler, and I do about 50 million things. No, I run Star People Management Global, which is a talent management company, specialists in management for celebrities, upcoming performers, etc. But I've been in the industry myself for quite a few years as an actress, a model, presenter, red carpet host. So
loving this.
Quite a lot, really.
So I'll give you that then.
Okay.
Hi
guys. Shall I interview you?
Yeah.
Basically, I sort of work in the fashion, media, music industry.
Okay.
So it's kind of straddling all areas, really. And I love it. I love the variety. It's great, this kind of event. Love coming to these kind of things. So I've been really, really connecting with a lot of people, and they are really nice people.
Absolutely. I mean,
really nice people. I'm sorry. I'm always doing this when I'm on the red carpet. I'm interviewing people. I take my shoes off sometimes.
Really?
Because I get them to shoot it just from sort of waist upwards.
Right. Okay.
I said, don't shoot my feet.
Yeah.
And so I'm either having
she's
to crouch
done
down like this, or I
Yeah.
have to take my shoes off because I
So-
like wearing heels even though I'm tall.
So I take it some of the famous people actually are quite short.
Well, I wouldn't say short. I would say, vertically challenged, maybe. No. I don't mean that. It's all right. It's all right, Tom. It's fine. No.
I was thinking the same thing.
It's a lovely man. No, what it is I'm just pretty tall, and most people are normal height, and I think everyone
You've got
feels.
heels on as well.
This is it. I will wear heels, even though I'm tall. I like wearing heels. So.
She's comfortable. She's
I
comfortable
am
in wearing heels.
comfortable.
So there's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that. We've got another lady in a minute that she's even taller.
Do you know what? This lady is stunningly tall, and it actually makes me feel more normal because I'm normally the tallest person in the room.
Yeah.
So actually, she's amazing, and she looks gorgeous. As
So you
well.
imagine how I feel if I stood next to her in a minute. That I spoke to her earlier and I was like this.
I know. I'm wondering if she has any sort of problems with breathing at that height too. What do you think?
Yeah, altitude problems.
Yeah.
She's lovely. I
She's
spoke to her.
gorgeous.
She is.
She's absolutely gorgeous.
So let's talk about
Yeah.
you for now. So,
Right.
so for things that you've been doing,
Mm-hmm.
do you enjoy everything that you do, or do you wish that you'd actually done something at the start quicker, or ran a different way?
No, I think where I've got to now is a process, and it's a culmination of all the experiences that I've had in my career and all the people I've met for good and bad, and they haven't all been good. and everything seems to kind of, I've never really advertised what I do. Most of the celebrities or the performers have come to me, and it's been word of mouth or through networking, also just relationships that I've created with others. So I find that's a really nice way to work my business, to be honest. It's more authentic, and hopefully people can see that I've got integrity and that I actually care. It's
And that's what it's about, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
about making sure you care about the other person.
Well, it's not about me. It's like when I'm interviewing, and you know this, it's about the other person. You're trying to make them look as good as possible, and it's the same with performers. It's not about me, although it's lovely to get nice awards and people say thank you. It's not about me. It is about them and their career. And that's someone blowing kisses at me. This is nice.
He's coming over. See, he's very suave.
Oh.
I'll see you soon.
Did Philip connect us on Facebook? Fantastic. There we go. Some more networking.
See, I told you he was suave. Very, very suave.
Very nice. Very nice man.
Very nice man. Hello, very
I
nice
love the
man.
accent. Yeah. So I'm cheeky as well. Can't help it.
That's right. We like
Bubbly
cheeky.
blonde.
That's
Yeah.
right. You and me get on just fine. You know, I'm definitely going to have to get you in for an interview. I think.
Oh yeah.
You
I'd
know,
love
and
to.
even connect up with some celebrities. We get them on as well.
Absolutely. Well, we could get in obviously lovely Jusky from Brazil, my new music artist. Also Jethro, a Lone Star Sheeran, Ed Sheeran's first cousin, music artist. We could get him in as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's loads of people that we can get in.
You know what I could always do as well is, as you've got to be live TV, I can have 4 people up there.
Can you?
I
That's
can.
very clever.
So then what I can do is I can actually get a few people in, and we can bring people in.
Have a
and
little
do the
party.
We can do the same sort of thing. So we do
Absolutely.
it over 4. So then what we can do every 15 minutes, we get new people in. So each one,
Wonderful.
we can do it between us.
Yeah, why not? High five, sister.
Exactly. See, this is where we're actually really hot.
It's baking.
Philip, could you just open them doors for me, please, my darling?
I thought I was having a hot flush.
No, you're not.
Or was it the guy just giving us
Yeah,
kisses?
it was probably him.
I think
Yeah,
it's him.
he gave us the hot flush. Thank you so much. You know, we was going a bit blue earlier, but now it's starting really hot again.
Oh, that's
so
better.
this lady, we're going to actually do some interviews together, trying to get some celebrities in as well, because that would be amazing. And you know what? It's all about, you know, getting people on global TV, you know, going through their story, what they've done, what they've been through, and how they got there. Because you know, there's so many people online today that would love to do the kind of things that you're doing and the kind of things that I'm doing, but don't know how.
Absolutely, and anyone can do it. Perseverance, you've got to want, you've got to have a passion for it, and then listening to those that perhaps have done it and taken on some, you know, tips on board basically, and asking questions. Like, it's nothing wrong with asking questions. How do I do this? How can I get there? I think if you're willing to do that, you can pretty much do anything.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's call Kevin in. Kevin, come here a second.
Kevin.
Now, Kevin is. I brought Kevin down today, and I met him on Rise of the Foot Soldier as an extra. Now, this lovely lady here has interviewed people on the red carpet. She's well, tell him. So you tell him. You got the mic.
Okay. I'm on the spot now.
Yeah, she's on the
right.
spot.
Okay. Yes, I've done red carpet hosting and TV
Oh, come over a
presenting,
bit
and
more, because he's out.
there we go. No, come in. That's it. Yeah, that kind of thing. Hosting red carpet interviews, that kind of thing. But now I run my own business, managing celebrities, performers, rising stars, and coaching them through their careers and hoping to give them a positive start. All the way those that have perhaps been a celebrity and maybe gone slightly off track. There's a couple of people like that, helping them to get back to where they want to be. So,
So
yeah.
the question that she was going to say to you is, the fact is there's nothing wrong with people asking if they want to do something in that business. What is the best way for them to do?
Absolutely.
He's a rising person that actually would love to do something. What advice would you give him to get into it?
Oh, so what specifically do you want to do? Acting. So, okay, right. Well, I was an actress. I ran a theatre school for 12 years. So I've worked with lots of people with acting. There's so much. Sorry, people. We've got people off camera here being extremely cheeky and distracting.
It's very funny.
But
You
they
wait
do
till you
look.
see it.
They do look really good. They do look really good. Wait for it. It's coming in a
She
minute.
just need a bodyguard.
Advice. Oh my gosh. Well, you've done the first great thing by coming to an event like this and networking. I think that's amazing. I think that's the first thing. And I guess you've been circulating and talking to lots of people. Yeah. Putting yourself forward for things, giving your time for free for certain projects. I know it's hard. That word "free" is not a nice word when you're trying to earn, you know, a living. But sometimes we have to do a little bit of that just to prove that we can do it. And then we have to learn our worth. That's really important. So never forget your worth. Once you feel comfortable with what you're doing, make sure people realise that you know you're good, therefore they will see you as good. And then, because I think a lot of people have a problem when they're trying to become something and asking for a fee or something like this, and that's where someone like me comes in. management. Not that I'm plugging myself, but that is something. It is hard to sometimes ask for payment for yourself.
Absolutely.
Sometimes it's easier to have a manager or an agency or whoever it may be to do that for you. Because we all get a bit shy and a bit uncomfortable talking about money sometimes, whereas I don't when I'm working for my clients. I don't. If I know their worth, then I pass that on to the client. So know your worth. I suppose know your worth and stick at it. Perseverance. Yeah.
Put your number down there, my lovely, because then what we're going to do is we're going to start chatting and get you to come and have an interview.
Okay.
And then once you do that, we'll see if we can get you on like a talk show by doing that, and we'll get everybody in and we'll get everyone joined
Fantastic.
together.
Sounds good to me. I should do that.
So, Kevin, did that help you out a little bit to give you a answer to one of your questions?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And do you think something like that you could actually think it might help you move forward?
Yeah, of course.
So this is the kind of things, ladies and gentlemen. It's not just about me interviewing just general people. It's interviewing everybody from right up there to right down there. It doesn't matter who you are or what you do. The fact is that it's for people like this. It's all about giving content over. It's all about making sure that you help other people. And if you help other people in your life, then you will get that back tenfold. And that's exactly what it's all about, helping others. Because once you start helping others, then it starts coming back to you as well.
It's very true. I found that. Yeah, very
absolutely. So, you on that one?
I've lost your.
Oh, she's lost it.
You've got a Android, I think. Have you? Is this an Android?
It is an Android.
Yeah, I'm Android illiterate.
Keep talking.
There you go. Here's your spot. Here's your time.
spot.
Here's your moment.
Explain to people who you are and what you do.
Hello everyone, my name's Kevin. I'm an actor, but my real job is an ambulance driver.
Don't say real job, because an actor is a real job. But I have to say, for an ambulance driver, I admire that very much.
Yeah. There you go. So we're getting
You guys
coached at
have
the same
looked
time.
after me many times, so I really
You're getting
do.
coached at the same time while you're on. Keep going.
Yeah, so I'm just looking to get into acting. I come to Pinewood today, and I can't believe I'm here. It's just amazing. I met a lot of amazing people. It's just surreal.
So before you came to Pinewood Studios, obviously I met you a couple of months ago, and you never thought that you was actually going to meet me actually on the set of Rise of the Foot Soldier, and we were sitting next to each other, and I said to you, "Come to Pinewood Studios." What was your reaction?
Well, I just couldn't believe it. It's unbelievable. I never thought I'd ever come here.
So, ladies and gentlemen, remember where I said to you previously, when I do broadcasting with you, it's the fact is it's not what you know, it's who you know. But now it's not just about who you know, it's about who knows you. And it's very much that, without Kevin taking the action to come to the actual studio, and without me being there, talking to each other, networking with each other, getting to know each other, and then him saying what he wants to do in his life, and I say, this is what I do, come here. And that's the thing, it doesn't matter who it is, just talk to them, because even if it's not the right person at the right time, it might be that I can't help Kevin in any way, but the fact is there might have been someone here who can. And that's like this lovely lady, he could connect with this lovely lady at any time, and she can help him get into it more, and by the sounds of it, make him a bit more confident. Is that she's telling him exactly what needs to be done. So, Kevin, any last words?
It's just amazing to be here.
I think
He's
he's
speechless.
dumbfounded.
He
Yeah,
is.
it's literally speechless because it's iconic, isn't it? Pinewood Studios. And as an actor, obviously, you'll be well aware of all the things that have gone on here. And I have to say, this is actually my first visit as well. And I felt really sort of, I don't know, in awe, I guess. That doesn't happen very often, but it's because it's got such an amazing history in the entertainment industry and film industry. So great to be here.
Yeah.
So I've done my research on Pinewood Studios, and Batman 1989, Tim Burton was made here. All the aliens were made here. The Dark Knight was made here. Carry On films. It's just unbelievable. Anyone else want to?
Okay. Thank you very much there, Kevin. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Lee Parsons. 100%, you must always be willing to work for free to give yourself a chance. There is plenty of room at the top. You just have to believe that you can be there and work hard, and luck always comes your way. Absolutely fantastic. You are good at branding people. Do you know what, Richard? It's not just about me. It's not about me. I'm just the messenger. It's very much all about all the people that you get to see on here, because I want to bring you as many people as I possibly can, as well as Richard, Adam Richards giving you many people as he possibly can, and also you've got Philip Chan now. They're absolutely amazing people, and if it wasn't for these two actually bringing people in, then I wouldn't have be standing on my own. So these are also amazing. So let's bring two bodyguards over with this lovely lady. You might need to come back just slightly. Yeah, I know.
I did ask if you wanted a chair to stand on.
The chair, do you want a chair to stand on?
I think I'm too short.
Oh, okay. This lovely lady, look at this lovely lady. I'm feeling absolutely tiny. Bless her. You've got heels on as well.
I can do that.
Yeah?
Is that better?
That's better. But
I
we
mean,
do,
I mean, I could kneel, but I think I'd be too short then.
yeah, you.
Oh no!
I think she's taking the mic now.
This is how I feel to you. It's all right. You can get up. That's fine. That's fine. Right. I think she's safe with me. You're all right. Right. Okay. This lovely lady. Explain who you are. Explain who you are and what you do.
Hello, I'm Sophie Levine, and I am a model and an actor. Got a little bit of a distracting head popping through. There you go. Sorry, it's a shiny head. It's fine. Yeah, modeling mainly. Do various other jobs as well, but I prefer modeling.
Yeah.
And the acting.
No, I think I'm all right with this chair. I might be just a couple of inches bigger than her, which she doesn't get very often. That's how I feel. So, for ladies and gentlemen, stand on the chair. Oh, sorry. I've got Philip in the background nearly wetting himself. He's got a puddle on everything. And so this is the reason why this lady doesn't need any bodyguards at all, because she can just flick them in the head.
I might punch above them.
Like this.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah. So sorry, I was actually like listening, talking, and doing everything at the same time. Explain who you are again.
I'm Sophie Levine.
That'll be all right.
I'm Sophie Levine, and it's very distracting, isn't it? I'm Sophie Levine, and I'm a model and an actor, and occasionally a singer. More bathroom. I don't.
Did you say more bathroom? Does this sound a little bit like a bathroom?
It does look that.
It does, doesn't it?
Not a chance.
Give us a few calls. Come on. No, she's not going to do it. She's going to be shy. That's absolutely fine. So how long have you been doing this for, Sophie?
I've been modelling for just over 2 years. Going to Cannes Film Festival, London Fashion Week, Paris Fashion Week, New York Fashion Week, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, look at her go. So what do you enjoy doing when you go there?
Well, I love obviously modelling because I like showing off different designers' clothing, and I kind of like just being a show off in general because, well, that's just me really.
She says she's so off, but she's actually a really lovely lady. I was speaking to her a little bit earlier.
I'm really not. I'm horrible. Horrible.
So how long have you been doing it for? Apart from you done the modelling for a couple of years? Yep. Yeah. And what about your acting and your singing?
So I've done. I did a 2-year performing arts course about 4 years ago now. And then I've just been doing like little bits of acting here and there. A bit with Mark McGann, who was from McGann Brothers, who you may or may not have heard of. He's an amazing guy. Does one-to-one and group sessions. Highly recommend going and working with him. And singing again when I did my performing arts course. And I've done a little bit of studio singing, but nothing live yet, which is why I'm not quite there with the singing in front of people.
You're absolutely beautiful the way you are, my lovely.
Yeah, it's more than just getting a bit paranoid about people watching me when I'm singing. I can go on stage, not a problem. I can dance in front of people, not a problem. But singing just seems to kind of make me go.
Oh, does it? Oh,
yeah.
Bless you. Philip, any chance you can see if you could bring Joe in?
Oh, apparently I get to meet Joe.
Yeah,
who,
Joe. Got to meet Joe.
Is Joe my height or is he a bit shorter?
Bit shorter.
Yeah, what kind of age group is he?
Around about 40s, I'd say. Be a bit old.
That might be a little too old.
Okay, okay.
Little bit.
Yeah. How about we set you up another day with younger people?
Yeah, maybe like kind of. I mean, I'm 24.
Okay.
And you can pretend that I'm 18 though. It's fine.
Oh, here comes the lady. Here she is.
Oh, maybe that.
There she is. Here comes Deborah. She's here. She's coming in. Hi, Deborah. I thought we'd be the same size. So you're more than welcome to come in and join. It's just here. This is Deborah. Let's see, make it feel really short now. Look, I'll come back down here.
Thanks.
That's all right. So does that make you feel better? Yeah. Okay. Yes, absolutely. So this is Deborah Wootton, and she's absolutely amazing. She's one of the ladies that runs the 529 Club, and it's the 10th year anniversary. Now, how do you feel today that you've actually got to join in, be there with everybody, rather than just sitting on the reception and enjoying it from afar, that you've actually joined in and got everywhere?
Yeah, I've enjoyed it. I think it's been a great night. I think it always gives me great pleasure to see everybody enjoying themselves so much.
Yeah, and what was the highlight for you?
Many.
Many.
I did enjoy Elvis.
Yeah?
I enjoyed Elvis. I did a few live, my first live Facebook thing. I'm meeting such a tall lady.
I know.
Yes. Yes. No, I don't think I'll sit down. But thanks, Robbie. Oh,
you got to sit in front.
What was actually? How did you enjoy the evening?
Oh, this is a bit weird of me to be interviewed. Do you know what? I enjoy it every time I come because I love meeting people. I'm very much a people person, and I love meeting new people, talking to them, find out what they're all about, who they are, and what they do. And by doing that, it's like I love connecting, and I love helping people out. And not only that, is by doing what I do helps people to go forward. Then that's what it's all about.
I'm on the same page, and that's what we've grown over the last 10 years. And it's nice to see so many people. Young Caroline, you know, the lady with the little baby from Halloween?
Yes.
She has just managed to get herself some onto a project on the studios, and it's great to see, you know, people grow and expand, and, you know, just a conversation can lead so many places.
Absolutely. And this is one of the reasons why I do it. You know, one of the reasons why I do the broadcasting is that I can give content over to people, that I can help them out, move them forward. And at the same time, it moves me forward because I get great connections, and I can go to better and better people. And not better, that's not probably the wrong word I probably said there, but like different people.
Better than us lot.
You're not riff-raff.
No, just raff-riff.
Far from it. But no, it's very much that, you know, I enjoy just talking to people. It's like you, we've had plenty of conversations, and, you know, and it's absolutely amazing that when you come and do something like this, the people that you meet, and, you know, the people that you get to talk to, because what happens is when you talk to people, it's not only do you get to know them, that you actually get to move forward in lots of different creative things. I mean, I'm a very creative person. So, you know, I might not have ever thought about going into acting, but after listening to everybody, it's like, that might be something that I might actually enjoy doing.
She doesn't like the camera, though, I've heard.
Yeah, do you know what? It took me a good 2 years to go in front of that camera. And I faced that fear, and I was like, do you know what? I'm just going to go and do it. And this is what I say to people, being a confidence coach, it's very much, you've got to face that fear, stretch yourself to move yourself forward. No matter what you do in your life, you've got to stretch, because if you don't stretch, you stay still. If you stay still, you go nowhere. And then don't come moaning to anybody that you've got nowhere in your life.
Yes.
You don't need to stretch.
No.
She's like Stretch Armstrong.
Well, I've got to go and deal with
Yes,
something.
absolutely fine.
So thank you, and thank you, and yeah.
We're going to need to get you on a proper interview. And I've kept saying this since October, and I've been so manically busy, but I will get you on. I'll ring you up, and we'll sort a date out.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Or, on the next flyby, or one of my flybys.
Yes. Well, we can do it over on the internet. It's not a problem.
That's easy.
Yep, we'll do that. We'll get her on the internet.
Go back to my lovely home in Greece where it's nice and warm.
Yeah, she flies out just to be here for a few days. Amazing.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
We're all going over there, all 250 of us.
Thankfully, I've not let them know where I live. On that note, bye.
Oh, that doesn't work out too well, does it? Oh, I'm coming back up.
I mean, I can take my heels off.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, well, we're coming to the end of our evening now. And I know, it's coming to the end of the evening.
So then I'm going to have to go.
You are. You're going to have to come again next time and enjoy. I think have we got one more person that wants to come on? Yeah, okay, we've got one more person. Right. So we're going to leave you and leave you, darling.
Fine.
I know.
See if I can.
You've given me a card. I've got your number.
No, you haven't.
I'll ring you. Oh, I have. Well, I photocopied you.
Yes, you
I
did.
did. See,
You
see,
did.
you forgot already.
I meant on here.
Yes, exactly. So that's it, my lovely. Thank you so much, Sophie. No, I'm going to be fine. I'm absolutely fine. There we go. I did it. That's absolutely fine. That's fine.
I can see. I'm sorry.
We'll have a picture taken. Do you want a picture taken? Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine. So we've got one more gentleman that's going to come on, and then I'm going to love you and leave all of you. Richard's got more news. Okay, you can tell me your news later date, Richard. That's not a problem. Lee says only just a little bit taller. I know. Tell me about it. Lee, you're a star. Thank you very much. Now, this gentleman here, come and see me.
I promise to be shorter than that girl.
That's
she
fine.
Was really tall.
Sure.
pretty tall. You're beautiful. Do you feel more comfortable right now?
I do. Do you know what?
Me too. Because there's like couldn't stand after. I mean, right next to her because I felt the shortest guy.
I know.
On the planet.
It made you feel a bit,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Maybe I should wear some high heels just to,
Don't know whether they're going to suit you with that top.
I don't think so.
No,
I don't think
perhaps
so.
leave the high heels.
True.
Okay. Okay. So explain
I'll
to
get
me.
your advice.
Explain to people who you are and what you do.
Well, I'm Jusky, originally from Brazil.
Yep.
Here with my beautiful manager, Mary Louise Chandler from Star People Management. I'm here to perform during the London Fashion Week. I'm really proud and honored to be here. I love the people, love the UK. I've been really welcome here. I feel proud to be here with you guys.
Fantastic.
I'm going to be performing on the 17th, so everyone is invited for the 17th at Doubletree by Hilton Hotel in London. I'm proud and I want to see everyone right there.
So, question for you: how are you performing?
Well, I'm going to be performing 3 songs.
Okay.
2 of my own songs because I'm a
Mhm.
singer-songwriter. And I'll be performing a cover song just to bring the heat from Brazil.
Okay.
Get people dancing a little bit. Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, the
Yeah, we
summer
like
there
that.
is really, really like sweltering.
Yeah.
40 degrees right now.
Right.
40
Okay.
degrees.
So you do realise I've saved the best till last, and you do
Exactly.
realise that you're going to need to close the show.
I know. I'll be closing the show. So I should sing a little bit.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm going to sing part of a song that I wrote, which is called Just Beautiful.
Okay.
There's a story behind this song.
Don't
which
you
is-
crying at me though.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. I'll try not to cry
It's
at you.
not to be like to me like that. It's just like to make you reflect a little bit about beauty.
Okay.
Beauty is beyond the eye color. It's beyond the hair color. It's beyond the physique. It's beyond everything.
Absolutely.
Beauty we find in everyone
Mhm.
somehow. Because I fell in love with someone, and that someone wasn't the perfect person, but for me, that person was perfect.
Oh,
So I think
isn't he amazing? Isn't he amazing?
Beauty is all about that.
Absolutely.
Falling in love with the beauty inside of everyone that we have.
Absolutely. Fantastic. So,
Okay.
give them your song. It's a.
Try to find the words, they don't come out every time I do. I stammer out, I got a little shaky for you. I try to find the right words to say. I'm here right now, I got a game to play. I just want them to sound true. Now I turn my back because the words I lack. I've done this before, so what the heck is nothing can compare to you. The way you hypnotize right through your eyes. My mouth just drops, I can't disguise. I start acting just like a fool. Let me say that you're beautiful. 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 That's more or less something like that.
Yay.
Woo-hoo! Thank you guys. I got
Thanks.
a little bit nervous, obviously, to perform live here in front of such a nice person. So it's always
Thank
for a
you.
Brazilian guy who doesn't speak English. This is not my first language. It's kind of,
You don't speak English. You speak perfect English.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you
Perfect.
very much.
So, have you got a business card on you?
I do.
Fantastic. Put your business card on there, and I'll ring you up, and we'll
Okay.
go through and get you in for a full interview, and you can tell me exactly how your event went and everything else, and we'll get you in there.
That would be lovely.
Absolutely, brilliant.
that.
That's fine. Thank you
Thank
ever
you
so
so
much.
much for
You're
the
more than
great
welcome.
opportunity.
It's amazing to hear you sing. You're
thank
absolutely
you very much.
beautiful. You're absolutely beautiful.
Glad you liked it.
Yeah, I did. It was amazing. Thank you so much. This lady's going to have to be really, really quick because Debbie's also said that we've got to wrap up now. Have this quick lady, this lady.
Hello.
This lady come and sat on my table eating
Yeah.
her food this evening.
Yeah.
Tell them who you are, what you do, very quickly.
Okay, I'm Lynn Hughes. I'm just about to launch a charity called GMI Charity.
Lipstick on you.
Probably there. And basically, it's assisted living for the homeless. And hopefully here with all the high net worth investors, that we can do a great event, red carpet event, and we can do an auction, can raise some funds for them. That's what we're hoping to do.
Fantastic. It's an absolutely beautiful thing doing something like that for charity. So thank you so much for that. It's amazing. So ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be the end of this evening. We've brought you everybody from producers to directors to models for fashion designers. We've brought you the ins and outs of everybody, asking you a few questions of each person. I've got some business cards. I've got some phone numbers, as you can see, so I can actually ring them up, get them in for full interviews. It's going to be absolutely amazing. So I just want to say thank you for everybody that came on this evening. You've been absolutely brilliant. You know, share this out. You know, the watch parties have been absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for that. You know, comment, like, whatever you need to do, get this out, because at the end of the day, it's not just about me actually doing this. It's also about what the people can do for others. I just want to bring Philip on just for a quick second, because I want to say thank you to Philip, because this gentleman here is the person that's bringing everybody over to me while I've been broadcasting, and you've been amazing. I want to thank you so much.
Thank you. Well, I hope you had a great time, because we've got so many wonderful people to learn from, and come and join Maxine.
Absolutely brilliant. So I want to say bye to from me.
And goodbye from me.
And we'll see, I'll see you again on Sunday for Celebrity Corner. I'll speak to you all then, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye then.